Bonjour. Join the GFM Challenge and win in 2019. It's about your opportunity to reach one or several of your goals you have for this year. Thank you very much for watching this video and see what we have for you. Hopefully you will agree with these statements. Today, clients, prospects, brands, and retailers are telling us the industry has become much more complex and unpredictable. And today they realize that nobody knows it all. Worse, sometimes we don't even know what we don't know. And we all need more critical thinking inside the business. So today, we realize that fashion success is no more about what you know. It's about what you don't know. And therefore, it's about identifying the new things we need to learn. What would your team benefit from to help you grow the business? So what's your next opportunity, challenge you need to work on in the next 30 days, 60, 90 days? The GFM Challenge is your opportunity with a no-risk solution to fix a problem long-term or grab an opportunity. It's your opportunity to get up to 2 hours of our time. And at the end, you decide on the price of the exchange we had and the results we have brought. So let's start today. You will stand out, promise. What are some of the case studies? We're going to focus with one with a brand client and one with a retail client. For any other case studies, feel free to give us a call, send us an email. The brand wanted to use a celebrity product placement company in Los Angeles. The cost was $12,000 over 6 months. Maybe for some of you, it's nothing, but for a lot of startups, young designers, even SMEs, it's not just peanuts. And we care. So we don't want any kind of wasted money, especially for the wrong reasons. In 30 minutes, we spotted several issues in the contract that needed to be changed in writing to protect the brand in case the LA company was to default. Guess what? The first issue was in the first paragraph. And often the brand may see a green flag. We can easily spot a red flag. And after our explanation, the designer totally agreed 100% with our perspective. And in the next hour, we drafted the changes that we needed to see in the contract. And that's why things went well. So if something has to go wrong, it will happen with your competition, not with you. In less than 2 hours, we have also set up new procedures. As you know, as your company grows, the old methods were not applicable anymore. So we've also assisted people in strengthening the recruitment process. We have worked out, the blueprint to find and convert the right buyer and many other things. When working with a retail client, it took us less than 2 hours to set up a new effective dashboard to look at every week and every month. A dashboard that helps the management team take decisions. Today, retail success is not only about product and people. It's about data and not just online anymore. Is your team providing you with the right data to take actions? The retail client was also working with an e-commerce service provider for the management of the website and the marketing, SEO, PPCs. And if a specific situation was to occur post-Brexit, the contract would have been quite unfair. And none of the other dozens of clients raised that issue apart from us. It took us 3 calls to the sales team so that the board could actually confirm in writing to the retail client that he would not be affected. So we see things that others do not. With other clients, with just a few of the good questions and a good Excel recap, several multi-label retailers were able to get back from several hundreds to several thousands pounds back from the supplier. Having the right process and delivering it right produces new effective results. So, what's going to be the methodology? Well, we're going to submit a questionnaire to get your brief, your context, and numbers. The brief is most probably a very important part of the success of any project. And most of the failures we have seen over the past 25 years, and we deal from strategy to execution, both domestically and abroad, is the absence or the weakness of the brief. And of course, it's going to not only affect us within the GFM challenge, but it's going to affect any challenge that your brand or retail has. So you need to communicate a clear brief to your staff and service provider. You know, it's a little bit like going to the airport and asking for a ticket to go anywhere. It's like baking a cake and not knowing really the ingredients or the recipe. Or building a house and not having an architect and blueprint to know what needs to be done precisely. So unless you know where you want to go precisely, you cannot get there. We're also going to make sure we give you an NDA because confidentiality is critical and we want you to feel totally at ease. So before we start, we know whether we will be able to deliver what you want. However, we want to exceed your expectations. You may know that Global Fashion Management has launched online courses through the London Fashion Business Academy. So we will be happily sharing free of charge an online course so you can get more from the relationship. The terms are going to be really easy. You will decide if you want to stop at any time. And you will decide whether you owe us something or nothing. You're going to be in full control. Our values are simple as well: honesty and transparency. I mean, over the years, we've seen brands and retailers not getting what they really needed. They were sold things that they do not need. People bring them a solution when really the people should be delivering a solution alongside a process. And this is where the transparency comes in. Brands and retailers are therefore not getting the results they want. We sometimes need to be brutally honest as we care. Because we care, you can get more from every investment you're going to make. And we care more than you think. So today there's a lot of noise out there. And it's getting harder and harder for businesses to spot the good advice from the bad. And this is where we want to make sure that we help you by making sure you can access an expert advice. But we make sure we share a solution alongside that process and logic so you can do it yourself next time. And just this month, an employee was to leave a client, and we recommended the client that the employee drafted the procedure of all the key tasks that he was doing so that his skills and experience, did not disappear after the employee had gone. This is going to be saving the company hundreds and thousands of pounds over time. And that's going to be applied to all the departing employees. So take the GFM challenge and see us as a change and growth accelerator in 2019. Thank you very much and have a great 2019, which will beat all previous years. Have a good day and looking forward to exchanging with you very soon.